What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the WWE Elite Series 114 Tommaso Ciampa and the Elite Series 105 Johnny Gargano. Now, initially, I was just going to review the Ciampa, but then I thought about reviewing this and the ringside exclusive to compare the both since they're very similar. And then I realized I never reviewed this Johnny Gargano. I got this like back in October as a birthday gift, and I never reviewed it. So I thought I might as well review DIY here. And yes, I did find this at Ollie's for only $12.99. That's the only reason why I bought this figure. I went into the Ollie's looking for this, the Braun Breaker, and Eli Dragunov. The Eli and the Ciampa, I was only going to get because it was 12 bucks. But the Braun Breaker is a figure that I genuinely wanted. And they had 4 Tommaso Ciampas. And I looked on the floor, and I found the back of the Braun Breaker ripped off. Like, it was just the back of the box ripped off. So someone stole the Braun Breaker, and I kind of just wish they bought it, and I never saw that. Because now I'm just thinking, like, I wish I went to the Ollie's earlier, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it at this point. I just might continue to check Ollie's more frequently now, but you can see the figures front and center, their accessories, WWE logo, their names, image of the person, the same image on the side. On the back of the packaging, you'll see an image of both Johnny and Tommaso from the matches. Get a description. Pause if you need to read. I'll show both right there. Their career highlights, which look almost the same. He just has the North American Championship. Other figures in their set. You see them right there. And then where they're from, height, weight, and finisher. On the other side, you'll see their names in red with the white background. Without further ado, let's crack these two figures out of their packaging. And, we'll first take a look at Johnny Gargano's accessories and then Johnny Gargano. And then we'll take a look at Ciampa's accessories and then Ciampa. Here are all of Johnny Gargano's accessories. He has one accessory holding hand and then one of the, like, fully 5-finger open, slapping kind of hand. And then it'll be the opposite on the actual figure. So he'll have the open hand on this side and then the accessory holding hand on this side. Comes with this nice vest. You get Johnny's classic logo, white over here, nice zipper. Very, very nice. I like how it clasps. The texturing is very, very nice. It's a little stiffer, like, it's kind of hard to get around the figure. Not hard, but, like, it's a little stiff. But let's take a look at it on Johnny right now. Here is Johnny Gargano out of his packaging. Let's start off by taking a look at the head sculpt. This is a brand new head sculpt, and it definitely resembles Johnny Gargano. I think it's better than his previous head sculpts. It works for, like, a modern Johnny for sure. It's just, there's something off about it. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it is a good head sculpt, and it looks just like Johnny. Not just like Johnny Gargano, but it resembles Johnny Gargano. Removing the vest, take a look at this torso. This is the classic Seth Rollins kind of torso. The arms are actually shorter than the regular arms, like the Seth Rollins, Finn Balor kinds of arms, so I don't know what they did. I don't think this is the Rey Mysterio arms either. It's just a little shorter. But you will see blue and yellow wrist tape on this side. And then on the right side, it'll be red and yellow. Nice trunks over here. I don't know what his inspiration was. He always has an inspiration. Like, he did Carnage, Venom, Spider-Man, X-Men. He's done a bunch of different things. So I don't know what the inspiration was for this. But his classic logo on there. Red, blue, and yellow. Johnny Wrestling on the back. On the knee pads, you'll see his logo again. A couple white circles, mainly blue and yellow, and then a red on the back. So, boots are nice. These aren't, you know, the shorter boots, which is very, very nice. They gave him the regular kick pads. I know there was a version with the shorter boots, but I'm glad I got this version. I think if you pre-ordered it, you might have got the ones with the shorter boots, and then if you got it later on, then you'll get the kick pads. But I don't have too many other Johnny Gargano figures, but we'll compare them with the Elite 114 Ciampa, and they do scale well. Is Ciampa shorter than Johnny? And they look about the same height, but I might have to adjust his legs a little bit, but that's how he looks with this Ciampa. And then let me grab the ringside exclusive. And here he is with the ringside exclusive, and this one is definitely shorter. I mean, I don't hate this figure, but this figure got loose on me, like the ankles and the legs, and it's very hard for him to stand up, but maybe he's not shorter. He kind of had no neck too, but this one is going to pair perfectly fine because he just has a gold belt and then 2 gold lines on the side, so it's kind of mostly all black, so this one would pair perfectly fine. Lastly, I wanted to take a look at Johnny's articulation. Standard elite articulation, he can look up like that, look down about that much. Ab crunch can go far down that much, up far back that much. Arm can go up like that, all the way around. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Hand can rotate like that, go down and up. Waist can rotate fully. Leg can kick about that much. He can do the splits, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, boot rotation, and then the ankles can very stiff. Man, I'm glad they changed the ankle articulation because they used to be very stiff, but can go back and cannot go up at all. But that's Johnny's articulation. Standard elite articulation. I mean, it is an older elite, so he doesn't have the new ankle articulation. But let's take a look at Ciampa's accessories. Here are all of Tommaso Ciampa's accessories. To start off, he has the same slapping, fully 5-finger open hands, one with the black wrist tape. And then he comes with this very nice DIY vest. Like, if you can look at the details, right there, like, there's a small WWE logo. I don't know exactly, like, the meaning behind these logos, but I'm very surprised that they put them. You got the big Ciampa logo on the back. I really do like this logo a lot. It says Ciampa in the beard. This has always been one of my favorite logos. It says DIY right there. And then you get another Ciampa logo right there. But let's take a look at this vest on Tommaso Ciampa. Here's a closer look at Tommaso Ciampa. We'll start off by taking a look at the head sculpt. This is the same exact head sculpt that they used on the Elite 69 and the ringside exclusive, which kind of sucks, man. I wish they gave him the shorter beard that he has now, but this definitely looks just like Ciampa. I just wish they gave him the shorter beard. Like, the Jimmy Uso, the Elite 106, had different hair, and they gave him the exact same head sculpt. They just changed the hair. I understand that they'll have to completely re-sculpt it, but I don't know. We do have the same torso as Johnny. This is like the Seth Rollins kind of torso. I believe these are the same arms as well. Not like the Seth Rollins Finn Balor ones, but these are like a little bit shorter. Black wrist tape, black wrist and hand tape on this side as well. Blue, yellow, and silver is going to be the main color scheme of this figure, which is very nice. DIY logo on the side. The nice Ciampa logo on this side in yellow. And then the same logos that were on his jacket are going to be on his knee pad as well. Very, very nice. Silver Ciampa logo on this knee pad. You get the same logos that were on his jacket on the lower part of the tights. And then the black boots with the new articulation. So, this is a very, very nice figure, but let's compare him to the ringside exclusive. Alright, let's play a little game. Can you guess which one is the Elite 114 and which one is the ringside exclusive? Give you a few seconds here. If you said this is the Elite 114, you're incorrect. This is the ringside exclusive and this is the Elite 114. But they are very, very similar. Come on. Couldn't change the head sculpt. They didn't even change anything, man. It's the exact same formula. The only thing that's different is going to be the boots. Of course, the gear, but if we're talking about sculpts, the only thing is going to be the boots. But there they are up next to each other. They both look good. I do like both figures in their own ways. I really like the mask that this one came with, but I like the vest better on this one. The head sculpt does come off on this one, so that's nice, but I don't know what that's nice for, but maybe if you get a custom head sculpt made with a shorter beard, I don't know. But for articulation, Ciampa can look up about that much. He can look down about not at all because the beard is covering. Ab crunch like that. You can go far back that much. Arm can go up all the way around. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. The hand can go all the way around, down and up. Torso can rotate all the way. He can kick up about that much, and he can do the splits. Not stiff like the newer figure. Well, this one's a little stiff, but it's not. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, boot rotation, and then the new ankle articulation. So, very, very nice. He does pose a little bit better than the other one because he's brand new, and the other one is super loose. But this figure was also made in a different factory, so maybe that has something to do with it. But that's going to do it for the articulation. But that is going to do it for the Elite Series 105 Johnny Gargano and Elite 114 Tommaso Ciampa. I think these are both very good figures in their own ways. I think if you have the ringside exclusive Ciampa, you don't need this one. But if you can find it for 12 bucks, it's definitely a steal. For Gargano, I think this is a perfect figure. The head sculpt, something about it is a little off, but it's still a great figure. Highly recommend it if you can get it for a good price. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, and I will see you guys in the next video.